Ladies and gentlemen, your next roaster coming to the stage, one of the best in the fucking business. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ranaan Hershberg. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. And his competition, one half of the Real Ass Podcast. Put your hands together for Zac Amico. The legendary Zac Amico. So here's the deal. The main event, it's going to be 3 separate topics. So the first topic, Eric, what are they going to roast first? Bud Light, wow. Bud Light. Training support in Bud Light, how great is that?
It's more topical than Jared Fogle.
There's a new documentary out on Jared on Hulu right now, so don't fucking tell me.
Is that true?
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna the first round's gonna be 4 jokes, joke for joke. Eric, who's going first?
Ranaan Hershberg.
Ranaan's going first, Zach's going second. 4 jokes, joke for joke. Let's spit.
I don't know why they were so upset that there was a transgender mascot for Budweiser. Beer is a perfect product for people transitioning to being a woman. Makes you emotional, gives you tits, and it turns you into a terrible driver.
All right. Budweiser's former mascot, Spuds McKenzie, was an adorable boy dog loved nationwide. Well, newsflash, you cis-hetero normies, Spuds was played by a girl dog. And anyone who cares about Bud Light sponsoring a trans person is exactly like a female show dog, an attention-craving bitch.
Oh, shit! All right, I'll end on bitch for the next one. Okay. I'm happy that Budweiser is, collaborating with Dillon, but it is a little bittersweet because technically now those beers are the only real cans she's ever going to have. It's a pun, wordplay.
This is a long one, bear with me. All this controversy started when Bud Light sent an influencer package to Dillon Mulvaney. Sorry, some of you may not know who that is. Dillon Mulvaney is an influencer who's been detailing their transition on TikTok. Notably mad was Kid Rock. Sorry, some of you may not know who that is. Kid Rock is a millionaire white rapper from Michigan who identifies as a Southern rock star. I can't help but notice Kid Rock didn't protest when the M&M's Corporation made the green one trans, but that's because Kid Rock has never had the balls or talent to go fuck with an M&M.
This is how racist Kid Rock is. He used to perform in concerts with a Confederate flag, and he's from Michigan. Do you know how racist you have to be to have a Confederate flag when you're from the North? You're basically saying, hey, don't get me wrong, it's not heritage at all.
Bud Light shouldn't be putting trans girls on their cans. It should be a picture of a girl who looks like me. And just like you know a Coors Light is cold when the mountains turn blue, you know you had enough Bud Lights when you want to fuck the fat bitch on the can.
Boom! Gotcha.
This is how bad Kid Rock is as a musician. When he posted that recording of yelling "fuck Budweiser" over exploding beer cans, that wasn't even in his top 5 most annoying songs. Damn it! Bring it home.
Whether it's gender-neutral bathrooms or beer sponsorships, nothing seems to upset conservatives more than the idea of a tranny on the can.
One more time for Ranaan and Zach. Great opening round, as good as it gets. Tim Dillon, what'd you think?
Both amazing. Both great. The best of the night. These guys are the best, obviously. I got to give it to Zac, just by a tiny bit. But it was good. Dillon Mulvaney did kill themselves. I hope that doesn't. It's breaking. It's breaking on Twitter. Yeah, it's breaking on Twitter. I'm kidding. Anyway, it's fun. It's fun because it's fun. That's a topical. That's a topical nature. It's just a fun.
One vote for
Louis
Zac.
was salivating because Louis thought this would then go viral. Like he got so excited. Louis got so excited to buy another 1991 Acura. Or Audi, whatever, who cares? Both of them are great. Zac by a hair.
Zac gets one vote for round one. Remember, there's 3 rounds here, folks. Sherrod Small, what'd you think?
Oh, it's dope. This one was a dope one. Great job.
Thank you, Sherrod.
I think I got a job for you two in the Catskills. That's a true story.
Okay.
But I think we'll go with Zac with this one.
That felt a little anti-Semitic. I'm not.
Well, I wanted to prepare you for
I got a
that.
job for you in the Catskills.
Wait till you hear my next round.
2 votes for Zac Amico. Kimberly Congdon.
Really fun. It was actually really hard to choose a winner because you both did so fucking good. All the jokes were really funny. Ranaan, you were hilarious. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give your jokes a 9/11. I don't know what you are, but I'm assuming.
I don't think that was a 9/11. Steve was here for it.
It's too personal to Steve.
I love you, Zac.
Zac
never misses. Zac never misses.
You know, the second I said it, I was like, fuck. Really fun. Zac, I love that you dress like a melted bag of Skittles to be here. Really great. Really fucking close, but I think just a little bit. I got to give it to Zac Amico.
Zac Amico gets 3 votes, meaning that he took round 1. Final thoughts from Rannazzisi.
I honestly was voting for Ranaan before you made that fucking 9/11 joke, Zac. You look like you weigh 911 pounds now, you fucking fat fuck. You've been making these jokes for fucking 7 years. I'm sick of them. I vote for Ranaan. It was you both are killers. You guys are great roasters, but Ranaan, you made me laugh a little bit.
2 of the best in the business, guys. Clap it up for both these guys. Round number 1 in the books. Zac Amico wins round number 1. That means he gets to choose. You want to go first or second in round number 2?
I'll go first.
Going first in round number 2. Eric, what is going to be their second topic? WrestleMania! Love it. WrestleMania just passed. I know you're a big wrestling fan, Zac, so you probably got some good ones here. You're going to do 4 jokes straight through. Then, Ranaan, you got 4 jokes straight through. Ladies and gentlemen, let's spit.
Next year, WrestleMania turns 40 years old, which, as any wrestling fan can tell you, means it's only a matter of time before WrestleMania overdoses on muscle relaxers and alcohol and is found dead in its hotel room.
Call an ambulance!
This year at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns dominated his 4th straight main event. The last time the Romans reigned this efficiently, it's because they were executing Ranaan's ancestors.
Jesus. That's a fact.
I feel terrible for the staff at WWE now that Vince McMahon put himself back in charge. Imagine working for a gravelly-voiced narcissist who's obsessed with working out, who screams at his employees, makes illogical decisions, sexually harasses his female staff, can't stop fucking inept women and then giving them cushy jobs, all while constantly needing to be the center of attention when they do none of the work. Imagine that, Gas Digital crew. Imagine that.
Hey, that's pretty good.
WWE had to issue an apology for accidentally showing Auschwitz footage during a video package played at this year's WrestleMania. A spokesperson for the company assured viewers, the WWE has not and never will have anything to do whatsoever with the Holocaust, other than the fact that both of them are fake.
99999.
Well, this was hard for me because I'm not into wrestling. Because I'm not, and I don't mean this like. I hope this doesn't come off as insensitive, but I'm not an emotionally stunted retard. So I'm not. I'm not into it. I know some of you are into it. I know people are like, there's a lot to wrestling. It's a lot, it's really like ballet. And I agree, it is super gay. I agree with that. So I did some research, and this is an actual sentence on Wikipedia for Vince McMahon. Am I saying that right, Vince McMahon? Yeah. I found this quote. In 1997, Vince McMahon adopted the character of Mr. McMahon, a villainous tyrant obsessed with maintaining control over his wrestling company. Move over Daniel Day-Lewis, because that's some fucking range right there. How did he have the imagination to get into that character? Seriously, that is incredible. How did he chant? How did he do research? How did he do it? And then eventually he got fired for raping someone. What an actor! What an amazing actor! Can I end there? Okay, thank you.
One more time for Ranaan and Zac. What a great round there. Let's go to Steve Rannazzisi. What do we think?
That was tough because I could tell, Zac, this is your wheelhouse, right? So this is what you love. Ranaan, you were behind the 8 ball. You didn't know what you were talking about, but you did the best you could. It was real tough. Great job by both of you. I'm going to give it to Zac just for pure informational and fucking loneliness.
Zac Amico gets 1 vote. Now, it is a show, so we probably wanted to go to round 3. So, Kim, what do you think?
Don't sway my fucking vote. Let me have a vote.
Just gotta throw that out there. Can we do have a 3rd round that we should probably have to
No,
go to?
because you know what? No, you shouldn't have said that because I truly feel like Ranaan won this round, and now if we all say it, it's gonna sound like we're trying to go to 3rd round.
He did. Well, I'll tell you why he won. Zac's best joke was about Gas Digital.
Yes.
Ranaan's best joke was about the wrestling show.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with Tim.
And that's that. But you did an amazing job, and I don't want to be here.
And all those things.
Kim, what were you saying?
And all the things Zac said were really funny and true.
Yeah, good. All right, so I think
have ice cream sandwiches at this club.
Do you want to
remember when they had
by the way,
ice cream?
Food and drinks are free for you guys.
No, I know, but I don't want oysters or whatever shit these people are gonna get sick from. Remember, but didn't they have ice cream?
They had ice cream sandwiches for a while.
What happened?
Can we get some ice cream sandwiches for the table?
Some ice cream
desserts?
sandwiches.
Can we get desserts for the judges? Sherrod Small, I think Ranaan won that round, but
I think Ranaan won that round as well. I think Zac was great, but I agree with Kimberly.
There we go.
Great job, guys.
So we got Ranaan won that round, Zac won that round. Ranaan, do you want to go first or second in this final round?
I'll go second.
Zac's going first, Ranaan's going second. Eric, what are we roasting in this final round?
Tragedy, 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 tragedy.
The Nashville shooter. Wow.
Yes, finally.
Keeping it nice and lighthearted to end this show. Zac, you're going to go first. Ranaan, you're going second. Ladies and gentlemen, let's spit.
The Nashville shooter, despite having plans for a series of attacks with hundreds of victims, only managed to shoot 6 people, proving once and for all that women don't belong in men's sports.
I'm definitely going to lose this one because Zac is a combination of all 3 categories tonight. Does that count? Can I do that? All right, cool. I only have like 3 jokes.
The Nashville killer was transgender, which happens when your brain's XY chromosomes cause gender dysphoria. And then a cop shot her in the fucking head, causing her brain to explode all over dysphoria.
The shooter went to school for graphic design, and he actually used those skills to draw like very detailed maps and plans for the attack, which makes him the first person to ever actually use their art school degree, which is pretty incredible.
Bruh.
The Nashville mass killer was a 28-year-old trans man who went back to their grammar school to commit a massacre. It was like the school shooter version of the movie Billy Madison.
Damn, son.
There's no clear motive, but I do bet the trans shooter resented the average school day for having regular periods. Not only did the Nashville shooter take the lives of 3 9-year-olds, a substitute teacher, and the principal, she also killed the poor janitor, which to me is the biggest tragedy of all because that means there was no one to clean up the other 5 bodies.
Oh, shit!
All right. This is a bit of a stretch, but this was the first trans shooter, which is very progressive. But there's been a lot of firsts with shootings. Last year, there was the first Syrian shooter from Syria, which begged the question, was he a terrorist or had he just successfully assimilated to American culture?
One more time for Ranaan and Zac. 2 of the best roasters in the business. I mean, how do you judge that? Rannazzisi, that was as close as it gets.
Close as it fucking gets right there. 2 powerhouses killing it. Zac, you were fucking killer, but I got to give it to Ranaan. I just on the slightest edge, his jokes are just different and hurtful.
Ranaan
and as are yours, but in a different way.
Ranaan gets 1 vote. Clap it up for Ranaan Hershberg. Come on. Kimberly Congdon.
So fucking close. This is really good. This was a great round. Give it up for these guys. This really brought us out of the pits of hell. This was a great battle. Super fucking close. Zac, you are just the roast king in my eyes. You're always the funniest. I do think this was a little bit of an upset tonight, and I have to give it to Ranaan. He was so good, so funny. And I like that you knew when to stop. When you had a funny joke and you're like, I'm done. That was good.
2 votes for Ranaan. Let's go with Tim Dillon.
Here's what I'm going to say. This is the best 2 guys to probably like do this. Yeah. This is the best. This is the highest level the show will ever be. And it still shouldn't exist. Like, no one should be, you know what I mean? Like, no one. Is this streaming on that dumb website?
No, it's being recorded. It'll go out later.
Why?
I gotta be honest. I came down here thinking this was gonna be a layup for Zac, because Zac is the best roaster that I've ever heard, except Whitney Cummings, but she's now in a sanitarium. For her. It's not bad, she owns it. The point is, because she's rich, but also on drugs. The point is, I would say that this was an upset. Ranaan's jokes tonight edged Zac out. I'm going to give it to Sherrod, but for that now, I mean, but I think that's the reality, even though these guys are like the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Ranaan Hershberg. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. Sherrod Small, final thoughts here. What a fun night. Yeah, by the way, can the judges for 1 second admit this was a fun show?
This was a fun show.
Was it not a fun show?
Way better than I thought it was going
It's
to be.
a fun show. A lot of things are fun that shouldn't happen ever again. That shouldn't happen when you look at
like the Holocaust.
That was a good fucking joke.
Yeah. This was great. You guys were a great audience. Your winner, Ranaan
few tickets
Hershberg.
left to see me and Lewis tomorrow in Inglewood, New Jersey.
Tomorrow night, I'm opening for the great Tim Dillon in Inglewood.
New Jersey. 2 tickets. Come on out.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for both these 2 right now, guys. How great were they?
Clap it up. Clap your hands for these guys now.